Right now, we can take questions on Zoom. If you have a question, please raise your hand.
Oh wow, doesn't look like anybody's got a question.
I don't know if they can hear us.
Oh.
Jacob, can you hear us? Oh, go ahead, Jacob.
Everybody raised them at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Jacob.
Sorry, I think the new Zoom interface was just had us looking for the raise hand button. But anyways, good morning, Z. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Jacob. I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. First question for me is just general overall thoughts going into tomorrow's match against Utah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the same mindset that we have every game. We want to go out, put out a good performance, and get some points. Obviously, we're back at home this week. We love playing at home in front of our fans, and we need 3 points.
All right, and then second question for me is a couple months ago you reached the milestone of 50 NWSL appearances. I was just curious if you've had time to just think about the journey you've taken to get to that milestone, and then kind of like what do you think about it towards the next 50 appearance milestone for you?
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty crazy, honestly. I guess, you love to celebrate everyone else's achievements, and so I've been really excited for everybody, like when Sam Hyatt got hers, and Madison Hammond got hers, and Lonnie got hers, whenever she got hers a while ago. But yeah, I guess it's just kind of like, wow, in that moment you start to reflect on everything you've been through, the mental battle, the amazing memories you've made with your teammates. Yeah, and I think it's really cool. I mean, I obviously played at Utah before, but none of my 50 came from there, so all 50 were here, which is pretty special as well. So yeah, it's definitely a reflection time for sure.
Thanks, Jacob. Jeff, go ahead.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Jacob.
Hey Z.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey Z. This season's had a lot. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the season's had a number of moments, but those moments have tended to be against you. Stoppage time, you're in New York, suddenly a break goes your way at the very, very end of the game. Did that cathartic sort of moment have perhaps a positive impact on training and stuff this week?
For sure. I mean, I think the reality of the situation is we've put out some good performances and not gotten results that we've wanted, so that definitely has been kind of a blow. But every week we try again, and that's all we can really do. So I think, last week's, late goal was definitely really uplifting for all of us, and I hope that, we can carry that energy into the game tomorrow.
And then my last question would be the heat and the field turf. Is everybody bracing for that tomorrow, given the time of kickoff and when the sun tends to hit the field?
I mean, absolutely. How could you not? Especially on turf, it's going to be hot. But, we've big credit to our medical staff and our strength and performance and nutrition. We've made, hydration a really big key this past week, and so we did sweat testing, and we're like really ready and prepared to handle it tomorrow. Obviously last week in Jersey was hot as hell too, so the reality is that's kind of what the summer. Your internet connection is unstable. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, it's just a little choppy. It's okay. I'll also rewatch it on YouTube here shortly.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, so we'll be ready for it. There's nothing you can do. We play an outside sport. We can't control the weather. So we just got to make it work.
Thanks, Jeff. And then Steve.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hey, Z, thanks for talking with us this morning.
Hey, Steve.
Of late, you've been getting more minutes on. Of late, you've been getting more minutes on the field, and have been. It hasn't converted to a lot of goals, but you've had a lot of good opportunities and looks. I wonder if you could share a little bit of like what Coach Harvey has talked with you about, kind of what she wants to see, and how you feel like your game has evolved over the last season.
For sure. I think one of the biggest areas coming out of last season into this season was trying to be more attack-minded, more dangerous in the attack, and like you mentioned, still no goals coming, which is, you know, obviously the next step. But I definitely am proud of the chances I'm creating now. It's definitely improved from last year. And the goals is always the last part to come. So I am hopeful and excited to continue creating. And I'm not going to put any, you know, stifling mindset on myself or anything that's going to, you know, make me feel pressure or anything. I'm just going to go out and play every week. And whatever comes with that comes with it.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, looks like that's going to be it for questions. Thanks
Thanks,
everyone.
y'all.
Thanks, Z.